WrestleMania 40 is quickly approaching us. And what everyone is talking about is Cody and The Rock, Cody and Roman, Cody finishing his story. So, guys, what happens after Cody finishes his story? What happens after WrestleMania? Now, history has shown us that sometimes the journey can be greater and more fun than the destination. Growing up on NWA and WCW, most of the time it was a heel champion, and it was watching that babyface try to get and overcome the heel, just like Cody is doing here with Roman. But sometimes when the babyface wins the title, it can be harder to book, and if you're not careful, it may not turn out that well. So after Cody defeats Roman, WrestleMania Night 2, and that's what we all think, but let's just go with that. What next for Cody Rhodes? Who are some heels that he can face? Who are some wrestlers that can step up and be some great opponents for him? So I've got 5. These are my top 5 on who I want to see wrestle Cody Rhodes after he finishes his story, because, guys, wrestling is 52 weeks a year. Episodic television. There are no off seasons. So this really isn't finishing the story. This is just the first movie. And after WrestleMania, then we got to go for Cody's sequel. And if you guys know anything about movies, sometimes sequels aren't as good as the original. So hopefully Cody can turn that around and, have some great matches. So let's talk about who we would like for him to face. My number 5 is Mr. Braun Breaker. Yes, he's up on the main roster now. We know that Brock Lesnar is not doing anything. Don't know if they're going to bring him back, but we've already seen Brock and Cody. So I think that would be a great match. Cody knows how to wrestle younger talent that may not have as much experience as him. And I think that would be a great match between Braun Breaker and Cody Rhodes. Number 4. Okay, we got to have a little bit of the bloodline intrigue there. Solo Sikoa. It's time for him to shine now, because after Mania, we got to do something with him, because he had the squash match with Cena, but he's been mainly used for just run-ins and to help. So what are they going to do with him after Cody finishes the story and the bloodline saga is starting to dwindle down? So, will he go out by himself? Will Paul Heyman drop Roman and say, hey, Solo's my guy? But I would like to see Solo Sikoa and Cody Rhodes. I think that would be number 3. I'm going to go with Logan Paul. Get the U.S. title off of him. The banter, the promos between him and Cody, I think would be great. Logan Paul would be all over social media, sort of like therock is. And I think that would be a good match between him and Cody Rhodes. I think Cody would be able to bring out the best of Logan Paul. And I think that would just be a fabulous match. Number 2, okay, he's got to come back from injury. And he's got to officially probably turn heel, but we've already seen them have a little promo battle. We've seen them in the Rumble. That's Mr. CM Punk. Now, I know he's got Drew and Seth, but somehow, if Cody's got the title, you eventually got to have Punk go up against Cody Rhodes, because the promos, the heat, the angle, everything, and just a despicable heel Punk. He is when he's at his best. So let's let them go at it. Find a way. And then that brings me to my number 1. Who is the number 1 person I want to see Cody Rhodes go with after he finishes his story at WrestleMania? And that is Gunther, the ring general. They've got some history in the Rumble, and Gunther is consistently giving good matches, and he knows how to work in the ring. Him and Cody would be great. And, I really don't want to see it at the beginning of Cody's title reign, but I would like to see it down the road from it a little bit, maybe give Cody the belt for a little while. But I actually want Gunther to be the one to take the belt off Cody, because what he's done for the IC championship, reestablishing it, I think he'd be a great heel world champion. So I say strap Gunther up, let him beat Cody Rhodes. We need to see that match and see what it would look like. So that's my number 1. So Number 5, Braun Breaker. Number 4, Solo Sikoa. Number 3, Logan Paul. Number 2, CM Punk. And number 1, Gunther. So let me know in the comments who you want to see Cody Rhodes face after he finishes his story for Cody Rhodes, the sequel. Be sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and don't forget, don't make mistakes. Trust Ted's takes.